time now for baseball from the great state of Texas and Globe Life Park. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Seattle Mariners and the Texas Rangers. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And here's a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Seattle Mariners. What's this lineup got to do tonight to get a W on the road, Steve?
I think you really have to focus on what the pitcher's going to give you. If he's going to pitch you away, you've got to go the other way. That way you can string together a few hits and put up some crooked numbers in this game.
Nori Aoki will head for the box now as we're just about set to get underway in Game 1 of this AL Division Series. And, Steve, after that wild card win, what's the mindset here going forward?
Well, once you come out of a stressful game like that, I think you got to build on that success and say, we've got to keep this thing going. You can't just be happy to be here, or else, I think you get buried.
It's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. You don't want him to get settled out there.
Hamels comes set. First pitch on the way. Kyle Seager is at the plate as he looks at ball one. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Yeah, I don't think you want to come in throwing a lot of high changeups. That's a pitch he's going to have to get lower in the strike zone.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Even for a veteran pitcher, big games like this will bring out the butterflies. He's going to need to settle in here, really work on getting a ground ball.
Nelson Cruz will stand in, one of the heroes of the wild card game victory that got him into this division series.
Yeah, he had some pressure-filled at-bats in that ball game. He delivered in a big way.
I'm set with the 0-1. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Oh, and you can tell by these first couple swings, he's not just looking to poke one through the right side of the infield. He's looking to put something into orbit.
That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. High and deep to straightaway right. Back goes Chu, still ranging back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field, and the M's have taken a 3-0 lead.
Well, that was a trot that these fans have seen many times before. He had some good years here at this place. Now he's back in a different uniform, but the results, well, they're pretty much the same as he launches this one right over the wall.
Robinson Cano will stand in, held hitless in the wild card game victory.
Yeah, and they wound up not needing him in that victory, but if they plan on making any noise in these playoffs, he's going to have to be a guy they lean on.
And that's through for a hit.
Well, he's already served up a 3-run homer. Now they're starting another rally right away. This hasn't been a very good first inning for him by any stretch, so he's going to need to put an end to this thing quicker. He's not going to be in the game much longer.
Here's Adam Lind. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Maybe some big game jitters here in this opening inning.
Well, I don't think anyone's immune to that. I don't care what the name on the back of your jersey is. This is not an ordinary game.
And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything and It's just not happening so far.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
Whew. That's a gift.
Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
You can hit the low fastball, but you're not going to hit that one up there. You can just forget about it. You've got to make him bring that thing down.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And they take him out of the zone here, and he obliges. Not the greatest of swings there for the first out. Settling in now, Franklin Gutierrez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
That's not really a bad take that time. You've got a guy out there on the mound that's had his hands full already, so you've got to make him prove that he can find the zone.
Hit down the third baseline. To second for one. Back to fielder, but it's a bit too late as they just get the one. Leonis Martin set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
Here's the first pitch to him. That's yanked into the stands, strike one. 3 runs already home here. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 0-2 pitch. Changes up on him if that's in the dirt for a ball. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is DeShields. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and the Mariners have opened it up to 5-0 now.
And early on here, he's having real trouble locating his pitches. I mean, this is another pitch that's biting off way too much of the plate. And they've roughed him up for 2 home runs already, and we're not out of the first yet.
Here's the catcher now, Chris Iannetta. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
I'm pretty sure this is not what that man right there had in mind. He's watched this guy really struggle here in the first inning.
Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. A solo home run for Chris Iannetta. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this 1 inning.
In now, Ketel Marte. As Hamels will jump ahead of him, it's 0-1.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2.
Oh, now there's a location you want right there. If that ball gets hit, you're just going to bang it into the ground all night long.
And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2.
Normally that 2-seamer has a lot more movement to it.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. But they managed to bat around as 9 men come to the plate and 6 of them score. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. It's the Mariners 6 and the Rangers nothing. A moment now in Arlington to have a look at the Rangers starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Steve?
Well, it certainly wasn't a good start. You're down by a ton after the first. So stay patient, chip away. You got 9 innings to go.
Delino DeShields will come forward now to start the inning, and with his guys down 6 in the early going, they're going to need to put something together here or risk being blown out.
Yeah, and I think the big thing here is you've got to come up with something, even if it's just one run. You got to let those guys over there know that you haven't given up and that you're going to fight them until the last out.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Lake making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Back to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A little late on this one as it's lifted the other way down the left field line. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Prince Fielder gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And here's a splitter that's inside as he's forced to jitterbug out of the way there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit sharply on the ground. Seager has it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the second inning now from Arlington. The Mariners are on top 6-0. Nori Aoki will stand in to lead off the second. And what will they do for an encore after the first inning they put together?
Well, Matt, they might not have to do anything at all. That's how good the first inning was.
We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8.
Leading off for the Mariners,
Kyle Seager comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1.
You got to make sure if you come inside, you come way inside. You leave it out a bit, he's liable to hit that thing in the second deck.
Hit down the line at first. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1 and 2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out. Nelson Cruz will stand in, and as he does, we'll flash you back to the first inning of the ball game. A 3-run shot had him off and running right out of the gate. Now the Rangers get a reliever up and throwing in the bullpen as a right-hander's begun to warm up out there. Liner toward right center. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
And you know the hitting coach right now is sitting in that dugout pumping his fist, because that's what he's preaching all day, every day. Hit the ball up the middle, hit it hard.
The second baseman, Robinson Cano, comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. And he misses again to Cano. It's 2-0 now.
Well, 2 very good takes here. You can see they're trying to get him to hit something on the ground, but he's going to make him bring something up.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? Andrus relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So no runs on 1 base hit. Leading off the inning, Chris Jimenez, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he comes back with one that misses here, and it's 1-1 to the Ranger backstop.
Yeah, and that's a good pitch on an 0-1 count. Trying to let that thing work its way back to the outside part of the plate, but he couldn't quite get it there.
And that misses. 2-1. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Right back inside with a fastball. This time, he got the call.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. To short. Marte is there. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 3.
Delino DeShields ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
In there for strike 1, 0-1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Gutierrez is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
All right, fielder number
Shin-Soo
17.
Choo will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Swing and a liner, but foul. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Rangers set down in order. They trail by a couple. It's 9-7. Luke Jackson come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th. Adam Lind is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
And this is exactly what he does so well. He'll make you so convinced that you're going to see a fastball, and then he's going to go the other way on you.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, right fielder.
Stepping in, Franklin Gutierrez. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line drive to left. And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Center fielder number 12.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder. And the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Here's Leonis Martin. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. Short, hit hard, backhanded, and now against his body, a jump throw, and the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in now the catcher Chris Iannetta. Pitches a cold strike, the throw, and he is out at second. Caught stealing. Prince Fielder will come forward now, trying to stave off elimination as he'll get the first crack at things here in their half of the 9th.
It's so hard to believe that everything they've worked for all season long comes down now to these final 3 outs.
Steve Cishek is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th. Prince Fielder is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning 1-0.
Well, now he's got to be saying,
oh, and meanwhile, this pitch rides too far in and winds up hitting him. Stepping up to the plate, Adrian Beltre, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is so important against a guy like this. You have to be able to work ahead in the count and not let him dictate the at-bat.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Let's check this out again on show track and see if this was a good call. It's a slider, and it's on the outside corner. Home plate umpire's right on top of it. I don't know how you could really complain about that one.
Mitch Moreland stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Sinker stays outside and is behind now 2-0.
Yeah, he's looked at 2 close pitches. You get the feeling that this is the calm before the storm. I think he'll unload on this one if this thing is anywhere near the zone.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now.
Might not be a bad time to have a look over to first. Make sure they don't have any ideas of trying to send him to keep out of the double play.
Good battle. Count remains full. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away. Hanser Alberto will come on now and pinch run here. So a big moment here, and standing in, Josh Hamilton. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. And this one's over for a high strike, 1-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think you'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Elvis Andrus will stand in, and their season hangs in the balance here as they're down to their final out. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Missed low and inside with it. 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. Hit hard to short. And the Mariners have taken their first step. They're headed to the American League Championship Series.
Well, you know, their work is not done yet, but they've done what they needed to do up to this point. And they take care of business here to punch their ticket to the ALCS.
And, guys, I think you might agree there's little doubt that the star of this afternoon's contest was this man, Nelson Cruz. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
And I think, all things considered, this was really a team victory. But out of everybody, I agree. He made the biggest impact out there.
For Eric Caro, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been the AL Division Series on MLB The Show.
9 runs.